Today we have contestants ready to take on the Swimming Competency Challenge. Water competency is often misinterpreted by parents and guardians as their child being able to jump into the swimming pool and put their face in the water. The reality is very different. Swim England's minimum water competency standards give you a clear set of skills that children should be able to achieve on their way to becoming a competent swimmer. Because achieving water competency is vitally important. If your child fell into a lake, a river, or got into trouble in the sea, these skills would give them the best chance of getting to safety. Worryingly, Swim England research has highlighted that 96% of children are taken out of swimming lessons before they meet these minimum standards. So we've got parents of young swimmers here today, and we're going to put them through the competency challenge to see their perception on just how difficult these competencies are. Let's meet them. Karem has a 4- and a 5-year-old, and they all enjoy going to their local pool for family swims. Elaine has 3 children, and she now teaches swimming herself. Gareth has 3 kids, with the youngest of 9 years old, and is working towards Swim England Learn to Swim Stage 3. Dawn works in swimming and has 3 children and 4 grandkids. Dan has 2 girls. They started swimming as babies and have gone through the Swim England Full Learn to Swim programme. Today we'll be putting you through a series of 4 competency challenges. You complete each one successfully and you'll get a point, and the person with the most points at the end of the day wins a special prize. Let's get our challenges underway. So this is our first competency challenge, performing a star float for at least 60 seconds. For this competency, you must lay on your back in a star position, arms and legs outstretched, and stay above the water for the full 60 seconds. And this competency is important because if you accidentally fell into water, floating is the most important first step to enable your body to potentially overcome cold water shock, for you to catch your breath before you then either call for help or even swim to safety. Let's see how our participants get on with this challenge.
I'm a little bit worried about floating on my back because I don't tend to do that.
I think doing the star float should be fine.
3, 2, 1, off you go. 60 seconds starts now. This one's actually quite tough. So Dan already having to move his hands, do a bit of sculling. Elaine just finding her position. Dawn hasn't even moved. He looks very, very serene. I'm noticing Dan is actually finding this a little bit tricky. He's coming towards us here. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, well done. The bonus point goes to Dawn. Okay, let's see how these guys get on. So Gareth already a little bit of a leg kick there, just steadying himself. Karem, like his legs are right down. Looks like his legs are made of concrete. Oh, he's borderline not getting a point here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lads, well done. Come back up.
That was a real challenge.
My legs seem to sort of fall down. Hard to keep them up, actually.
So this is our second competency challenge. For this competency, you must tread water for at least 30 seconds with your head above the water throughout. And this is important because once you've overcome cold water shock, you'll need to be able to assess the situation and look around in the water. Treading water enables you to do this.
I can tread water quite easily, it'll be fine.
Ready? 30 seconds starts now. Dan's giving it some beats. Elaine's got a really good strong there. Gareth as well. Look at the lovely grimaces on their faces. Beautiful technique. They're all definitely going to get a point. Oh, already straight into it. Shoulders out of the water. Yeah, this is really important though, to be looking around, and the higher you can get out is going to give you a better vantage point. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Full bonus points all round for round 2.
More difficult actually, 30 seconds is a long time.
So this is our third competency challenge, swimming at least 100 metres without stopping and with ease. So this competency is important because it's likely that after treading water, to get to safety, you might need to swim to an object or the side or a jetty, and it might be up to 100 metres away.
Swimming 100 metres, that's something I would do on a regular basis.
I think I'll be fine swimming 100 metres, yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Move away from the side then. Off you go, 6 lengths without touching the side. So what we've done here with our participants is make it a realistic challenge. So they're not allowed to touch or push off the side. None of them are wearing goggles, so many of them are choosing to do a little bit of breaststroke. So this is the thing, right? 100 metres is quite a distance when you haven't got the wall to push off, when you've got the water splashing in your eyes. Well done, everyone.
Difficult though, because usually I have a swimming hat on, so my hair's in the way and you can't see, your visibility's not as good.
So our fourth and final challenge is to repeat challenge 1, 2 and 3, but this time wearing clothes. In cases where people find themselves accidentally in the water, they'll more than likely be wearing clothes. Experiencing the difference of swimming with clothing on is really important for how they respond.
Swimming in clothes will be something very different.
I have swum in clothes before.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about it.
Oh yeah, that's fine, yeah, not a problem. I'll probably do that for days.
Revisiting back floating, but this time with the clothes on. So 60 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Be even more difficult now with the clothes on. The legs are just wanting to sink. When I do the back floating, same thing happens to me. It feels like my legs are made of concrete. With the clothes on this time, treading water for 30 seconds. All of them have got this treading water down, even with the clothes on. Okay, final 10 seconds. Who wants that bonus point? Wow, there we go. Elaine, straight in. There we go, Dan. Karim showing the guns out. And stop there. That was longer than 30 seconds. I was so impressed with you all. Now it's the 100-metre swim, but in clothing. This is going to be a little bit tougher. Okay, everyone away from the side. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off you go. And they are in clothing, but shorts and t-shirt. No one's wearing shoes, gloves, hat. You've got to think that in a real setting, this could be very different. I can already tell that they're swimming slower. It's harder work. They're going to be expending more energy. So some of them switching to breaststroke now. Coming into finish now. Well done, everyone.
Swimming with clothes is slightly more difficult because there's a lot of drag and I'm not used to swimming with clothes on.
It was a slightly different dynamic because you've got clothes slightly pulling you down.
Yeah, it's much harder with your clothes on.
It's a lot harder than you think. Even staying afloat yourself is hard work.
So we had a draw on the leaderboard. Both Dawn and Gareth finished on equal points. So the only fair way to decide the winner is, of course, to do rock, paper, scissors whilst treading water. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Gareth is the winner. Well done, swim on in. Well done, Gareth. Okay, well done, everyone. Thanks for getting stuck in today. But the gold medal winner with a total of 9 points is Gareth, a limited edition Swim England medal and a term of swimming lessons for your child as well. So thanks very much, everyone. And congratulations, Gareth.
So I'll be giving the prize to my daughter. She's 9. She'll go to stage 4 next.
It's absolutely key that you follow through on the swimming lessons. For the confidence and skill set to be able to float on your back or gently find your way back to the shore. Without that, you could quite quickly get into trouble.
Pretty important to make sure they're fully confident. Don't pull them out too early. Even if you think they can swim the basics, they're going to need a lot more than that, especially in scenarios like we just demonstrated, yeah.
Learning to swim, please treat it as important as you would teaching your child maths or English. Swimming is up there.
So that's our competency challenge complete. And although this has been a bit of fun, there's an important message for you to take away. You, of course, saw the difficulties our teams had completing the challenges in clothing. Taking it further, many don't realise that swimming in a lake, a river, or the sea is far more difficult than in a swimming pool. The obvious difference is the temperature. The swimming pool that we've been in today doesn't really drop below 28, 29 degrees, and the average summer sea temperature is 16 degrees Celsius, but let me tell you, in the winter it's much, much colder than that. You need to factor in currents, physical hazards, the weather, and even in some cases some wildlife. So the point is simply making sure you and your children are able to perform these competencies easily in a swimming pool, and it's vital for them to know exactly what to do if they get into difficulty in and around open water. And what's great is that your little one will learn all of them in the Swim England Learn to Swim programme by the end of stage 7. So if you want to find out more or want to find your local Swim England provider of swimming lessons, simply visit swimming.org/learn to swim.